Rangers sweep the Royals. We're back, baby. This is the Roundup. What is going on, Ranger fans? How are we doing? This is the Texas Rangers Roundup podcast. I'm RD. Woo, buddy, what a weekend. After some just wild play last week, earlier in the week, you get into the weekend, you're against a solid team, and, they came in here second in the AL Central. They were 42-35 coming in, and Rangers have just been slumping, getting a win here or there, getting blown out, getting shut out, getting pushed around. Oh, buddy. Rangers entered this series 35-40, third in the AL West. And, did all right. Just really dominated. They gave up 2 runs this entire series. Let's dive into it. Game 1. Oh, buddy, here we go. Rangers win 6-2 after a big, massive 6th inning. Propelled them right. They got the lead, kept it, ended it. All right. Royals, 2 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Rangers, 6 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Eovaldi gets the win, 4-3 with a 3.14 ERA. Schreiber gets the loss. He's 3-2 with a 4.15 ERA. Now, your top performers, Singer, he threw 5 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, and had 4 strikeouts. Eovaldi threw 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and 6 strikeouts. Nathaniel Lowe went 3 for 4, a double and a run. Now, I like this new addition that we're bringing in here that the MLB has added. It's your fan voting player of the game. Langford went 2 for 4. He had a double, strikeout, and 2 RBIs. And then Eovaldi, obviously, with his pitching performance. 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, and 1 walk. So, awesome stuff. Let's take a peek at the team comparison. Only 1 homer this game was by the Royals. Total bases, Rangers eked them out 12-11. No stolen bases. Both teams left 6 on board. Again, clean sheet, no errors. Pretty good stuff. When that inning blew wide open, the 6th inning that is, because the Royals scored in the 3rd. Rangers countered in the bottom of the 4th. Royals back on top in the 5th. And in the bottom of the 6th, watch out. It was pound town. Wyatt Langford, he singles on a ground ball. He scores a Adolis Garcia. Jonah Heim grounds into a force out, but Nathaniel Lowe scores. It was pretty sweet. Simeon doubles on a line drive. Just going around the bases, right? Getting guys on, getting those ducks in. Ooh, boy. You just don't want to leave ducks on the pond. And that's the most frustrating part about this team. But it was a big old conga line in the 6th. Just hits and hits and hits. Loved every second of it. Again, nobody scored after the 6th, though. So 7th, 8th, and 9th, nothing. Like I said, Rangers 6-2. Solid win. Hey, there you go. Watch out now. We're going to move into the Saturday game. Shutout City, baby. Gray's on the bump. Masterpiece out of John Gray. All right. Royals, no runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Rangers, 6 runs on 7 hits, and no errors. Gray gets the win. He's 3-3 with a 3.03 ERA. Waka Waka loses 4. He gets the loss. He's 4-6 with a 4.07 ERA. Now, top performers, John Gray obviously threw 6 innings. He gave up 2 hits, no earned runs, 3 strikeouts. Langford, 2 for 4 with a homer, a 4 RBI, and a run. Waka, he gets the loss, but he threw 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Now your fans voting, John Gray, he threw 6 innings, like I just said, had 3 strikeouts, no walks. And then Langford, the homer, the grand salami, people. That's right. It was awesome. Now, I've been posting these clips on YouTube. I created a YouTube account for shorts and things like that, just from short content. I don't think I'm going to do video of these shows that I'm doing here because I want it to be audio only. Because sometimes I might look a little distraught. I might be getting up kind of early or staying up kind of late. But you can check those out at youtube.com/@Texas Rangers Roundup Podcast. Pop on over there and just see some highlights from the game and things like that. Homers, whatnot. But you can check that out. There you go. That was awesome. The Grand Slam, that was his first one, too. It went out at 108.5 miles an hour and bombed all the way to 415 feet. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Awesome for the kid. He's just slugging. Ever since he's been back, Bruce Bochy said it gave him time to reset. And bam, he is back, baby. He is freaking back. Moving into the Sunday afternoon special, another shutout. And this is Scherzer's back on the bump. He's back. This is his first start after being on, injury all season at this point, right? He's been gone all season, it seems like. Anyway, 4-0 Rangers. Royals had no runs on 2 hits and had an error. Rangers 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. Scherzer gets the win, his first of the year, 0.00 ERA. Marsh gets a loss, 5-5 with a 4.40 ERA. Urania gets the save, his first of the year actually, but he had 4 beautiful innings of pitching. And no errors for the Rangers. There we go. So, man, it was great to see Scherzer. I was nervous. I'll be honest with you. I was terrified because they're like, oh, yeah, he's back. And everybody's been excited about it. But I'm like, I don't know, man. He's just getting a little up there, in age. And I don't know. I was real doubtful. I really was. But, yeah, he's your player of the game, by a fan and MLB voting. So your top performer, Scherzer, 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, 4 strikeouts. Urania with the save, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 strikeout. Tavares 2-4 with 2 RBIs and a stolen base. Now your comparison, I don't even think I did the comparison in the last game, but we're going to do it this game. You got 1 home run by the Rangers. That was Jonah Heim, I believe, in what inning was that? Now I got to look. I swear I thought it was it was Josh Smith. It was Heim, I believe, on the okay. Let's walk it back. Josh Smith homers in the 7th, so that's the only home run. Rangers 16 total bases versus the Royals 3. 1 stolen base by the Rangers, none for the Royals. 9 left on by the Rangers, 1 by the Royals. And like I said, the lone error committed by the Royals. So very nice. Oftentimes I complain about how 2 or 3 runs is not going to get the job done. But if pitching shows up, it don't take a lot. You're shutting out a team that was very good. It's a very solid team. So I couldn't believe it. John Gray came to play, and so did Scherzer. It was awesome. And obviously, Eovaldi's going to do what Eovaldi does. You know what I mean? So it's, I worry more about Gray, and then obviously with Scherzer coming back. But he came. I mean, buddy, pitching is returning. Here we are. And DeGrom, when is he going to be back? We'll talk about that possibly here later this show. If I forget, then I forget. But yeah, I mean, it is crazy how all of a sudden, earlier in the week, you're just like, oh my God, what's this team going to do? And then all of a sudden, the guys are on a four-game winning streak and dominate. They dominated this series, which they don't do very often. They sure as heck don't do it a lot at home, but really good for them. Poured it on. So gets kind of tough this week, though. They hit the road. They're going to go to Milwaukee, take on the Brewers for 3 games, and then head to Baltimore for the Orioles for 4 games. They won't be back in Texas until July 2nd, Tuesday. So what we'll do is take a look at the Milwaukee Brewers matchup. They're first in NL Central right now. Let's just be honest. It's going to be tough. They're 45-33, and I don't know what to say other than after this great performance, I've stayed high, and rode the way. Like, yeah, here we go. The Rangers, going to tear, blah, blah, blah. And I've been slammed back down to earth so quickly. But anyways, so Monday, tonight, happy Monday to you, by the way, tonight at 7:10, and then Tuesday, 7:10, and then Wednesday's a day game at 1:10. Now, game 1 tonight, Michael Lorenzen's going to take the bump against Freddie Peralta. Peralta's 5-4 with a 4.06 ERA, 106 strikeouts. Lorenzen is 4-3 with a 3.00 ERA and 50 strikeouts. Then you got Andrew Heaney taking on Bryce Wilson. Heaney's 2-8 with a 4.21 ERA and 71 strikeouts. Bryce Wilson is 4-3 with a 4.24 ERA with 55 strikeouts. It's going to be you want a blowout call right now? That's going to be a blowout, like not a blowout game, but a boat race. A lot of runs scored in that game on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Eovaldi's back on it against Colin Ray. Eovaldi's 4-3 right now, like I said, with a 3.14 ERA, 70 strikeouts. Colin Ray 6-2, 3.62 ERA with 54 strikeouts. So the Brewers are hot. They have been. So you just kind of have to watch out for them. They are, like I said, first place in the NL Central, 45-33 with a 5.77 win percentage. They're 22-12 at home, 23-21 away. They're plus 63 on the run score versus runs allowed differential. That doesn't, it's there. It's crazy. It's high. It's not the highest in the league by any stretch, but their home record being 22-12 at home, that's kind of scary. That's scary for the Rangers. They play well at home. They're on a 1-game winning streak, and they're 5-5 in their last 10. So, could have some problems there. And then we'll look at some probable pitchers later. Hopefully I can get another stream in after this Brewer series, talk about the Baltimore Orioles a little bit more. But right now they're second in the AL East, 49-28, 636 win percentage. They're a game and a half back on the Yanks. At home, 25-14. Away, 24-14. So they are, like I said, they are solid. They're a very solid team. They are plus 111 on runs scored versus runs allowed differential. But they are on a currently 3-game losing streak, 4-6 in the last 10. So they put up a ton of runs. They don't give up a lot of runs. That could spell problems for the Rangers, but if they keep up the momentum and keep going, now we're talking. But yeah, these games are going to be, like I said, 7:10 tonight, 7:10 tomorrow, 1:10 on Wednesday, and then when we get to Baltimore, you got a 5:35 start time, a 6:05 start time, and another 6:15 start time. Oh, and of course Sunday, 6:10. So that makes me believe that the Sunday night game, it's going to be Rangers and Orioles on ESPN. So that'll be a fun little night game out there. Let's take a look at standings. I got some bad news for you. Even though the Rangers have been playing great, the Astros have been playing just a hair better. So here we go in the West. Let's go T to B. Seattle Mariners are in first, 45-35, 563 win percentage. They're 27-12 at home, 18-23 away. 5-5 in their last 10, and they're currently on a one. They lost their last game. Astros 38-40. They're 6 games back on the Mariners. They're 7-3 in their last 10, and they are on a 5-game winning streak. So that's what usually, if the Rangers are playing well, their Astros are playing well. If the Astros are sucking, so are the Rangers. It's like, sometimes you get that Ranger win and Astro loss. But, yeah, I told you they're going to turn it around. So Rangers are in third place right now, 6.5 games back, a half game back on the Astros, 37-40, 41 win percentage. They play 500 ball at home. They're 20-19. And then on the road, they're 17-21. So they're -2 on the run score and runs allowed differential. 4-game winning streak. Let's stay positive. 5-5 in their last 10. They do have a real tough schedule, though. Real tough week ahead of them in Milwaukee and in Baltimore. So good luck. Some updates on some injuries. Evan Carter, Bochy believes the injury, was a little bit, worse than what it was. He's still supposed to be back in July. Looking forward to getting him back in the lineup. Tell you what, if the sticks are all hot, getting some of these guys back in, I guess he would take Tavares' place. And then Spores, right rotator cuff strain. You're looking at he's been assigned to a rehab assignment in AAA Round Rock, but he threw 20 pitches and whatnot. He exited the game of a doubleheader against the A's on May 8th, just to remind you, with right shoulder tightness after throwing 8 pitches. So I don't know. Good news is Josh Young, he was fielding some balls. He's been hitting. He's still probable for late June. We're pretty much in late June, to be honest with you. But I'd like to see him fully recover, get back out there and help us in July and then all the way down the stretch. DeGrom, he's still expected to return after the All-Star break. All-Star break's here in a couple weeks. Get him back on the mound. All of a sudden, this pitching staff is revitalized. The hitting's there. Pretty exciting time. Speaking of the All-Star break, Phase 1 is still going on, June 5th to June 27th. Get in there. Help your Rangers advance to the next round. I've got some kind of bad news for you. Marcus Semien is the only Ranger right now. He's in second place in voting for second base. No one else it didn't even mention where they were. So, after some pretty bad slumps, it ain't going to be like last year, baby. We were excited last year. It was awesome to see these guys. But you can vote 5 times a day. Get in there and vote. And then you got Phase 2 is June 30th to July 3rd. You get to vote for your starters. So right now, you're helping your favorites advance to the Phase 2, and then you get to vote for starters. Right now, I vote every day. Nathaniel Lowe at first, Marcus Semien at second, Josh Smith third, Corey Seager at shortstop, Evan Carter outfield, Adolis Garcia outfield, Leota Tavares outfield, Jonah Heim catcher, Josh Young designated hitter. Obviously, with Josh Young being out for so long, that's just not going to happen. I'd like to see Josh Smith make it. The guy's been on a tear, slugging, just absolutely slugging it. Good stuff. Fun to watch. And obviously with the kids out there, Wyatt Langford, he's not even on the list, I think, as people you can vote for. I didn't even see him. Yeah, I didn't even see him on there. Now I need to go back and look because I don't see why he wouldn't be. But I'm so glad he's back. Just out there killing it. It's good stuff. It really is. And it's like, it gives you some hope. You see it now, but you get this hope, and then you're like, oh, man, we're going to run into a buzzsaw. Milwaukee at Baltimore. But we'll see how they can handle themselves. Again, you got two good pitchers and kind of a middle-of-the-road pitcher taking on the Brewers. So it is what it is. Let's end on a positive note. Let's get a Let's Go Rangers. You guys have a great week. Hopefully I'll be back on Thursday to recap the Brewers matchup. But, hey, let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.